Hi, guys, and welcome back. So, it's time for this week's budget review. I finally just got myself off of Procreate, which I am definitely getting better with that. And it's so much fun. It's so much fun when you actually understand what you're doing on it. And I can't believe that it took me that long. But, anyways, back to the budget review, guys. We're going to try to make this short, simple, and sweet today. So again, I picked the Hemlock and Oak 2025 Weekly for my budget planner. If you haven't checked them out already, I highly recommend it. I do have them linked in the description down below. But like I said, we're just gonna truck right along today, guys. So I did work on the self-reflection. I just got the values area, and I mean, I think I go through this like 5 times through the year. So not working on that at all this week. I do still have the first goal for the year of getting all the store cards down at 0, because again, the main thing that we take away from here is that any balances on these accounts takes away from the funds that could be used to pay down the actual debts. So again, we're focusing on not building more debt and paying down the debt that we already have. Easier said than done. But, we are making progress, guys. Again, I do have that $5 a day goal. It's just a super simple way of quickly putting back cash. This is really how I built my emergency fund, and then I just kind of add on to it throughout the years. Now, granted, sometimes I do have to take from it, like when the transmission goes, tires, something like that. But somehow or another, I've been lucky for the years that I've been doing it, and I haven't had to touch it until after the year was through. So every year I've been able to put back the 1800, and it's very nice to know that you have that sitting there waiting for you in that very stressful moment. Okay, normally I go over the daily framework, but again, guys, I'm trying to shorten these up. So if you're interested in how I use this page, just check out one of my previous videos. So, on the 2 years at a glance page, I use this for the projected payoff dates, and we can see quickly here that the perks card was projected to be paid off April 13th. We got that paid off March 23rd because, the perks card is highlighted in blue. So I just highlight the weeks as I'm paying on the account. I do the, I don't know, it's like a customized version of the snowball method. And, so basically, like, I'm still ahead of schedule. PSECU is the new account. It's not projected to be paid off until July 27th. I got a good feeling that that thing's going to be paid off by no later than the end of June. We do have a slow start to it, but it's because things have been happening, guys. We've had the power storms and that here in the east, and yeah, that has just been we're just gonna say fun. days without power, doctor's appointments again, so we had another doctor's appointment. Yeah. But, I get outpatient surgeries, not surgery, so some outpatient surgery has been scheduled for the end of May as well, and I hopefully will actually get that tooth that I've been waiting patiently for since February. So, good things are going to happen in May. This is my dashboard. This is really where I keep track of the holidays, birthdays. Those are purple. Vehicle expenses, so we could see an inspection, registration of plates, driver's license renewals. I keep those in safety cone orange. Large amounts of money in and out, so I get the insurance funds here coming up. The taxes were paid in March, and doctor's appointments are in blue. And yeah, see, we could see like February very busy. And anytime that I pay off an account, this includes the account that I'm focusing on, as well as like the mini accounts, so like the store accounts and that. I just keep those in red, and then that way I can see, like what was going on. So we can see January through February, yeah, January, February, March, super busy, super packed. April, not so much. It was kind of like a downer month. Um, Probably why I went on a spending spree. So, yeah. Okay, so we got the quarterly pages. Again, I use these to keep track of those payments that I'm making towards that focus account. So these are the payments that I made on the My Perks. The Perks card was a little different just because it was my spending account at the same time. So we did have to stop using it for a full week just to get the total balance that was owed. And that put us with PSECU, so that's the starting balance. I did only get one extra payment towards that account in April, which was, not so good. It's not really what I planned for. But, May is a new month, so I already got the first 100 put on it. And again, I'm shooting for 300 to 400 being put on that thing for this month because I really do want to get that thing paid off no later than June. So it's game time. We're reaching 50% of the way there. So I gotta start making the payments, guys. If I don't make the payments, it's not gonna get paid off. And speaking of payments, I always skip this since it's in the back. These are the accounts that we started with. So again, I just list them from the smallest account to the largest. And as I'm paying it off, I kind of made like my own little debt coloring in sheet. It's also known as Tetris if you do the download. And each square is $10. And yeah, I just, PSECU was 100, so I just counted out 10 squares and I color it in for the month. And then this way I can kind of see my progress month to month. And like, we can quickly see, like January, I had a high amount of payments. It kind of went down a little bit in February. Yeah, February and March about the same. It was like non-existent in April. That was like the bare minimum right there. And like I said, I'm really shooting to make more payments in May, so there should be a lot of mauve come the end of this month. But what I do is I take the numbers in the back. That's what we had January 1st. And every first of the month now, I write the total of the accounts, and then this way I can track and see how the interest is affecting me. Because, I mean, like, in one way, it's like, yes, I'm $1,000 less on that, which is nice. It's $1,000 less. But at the same time, I have to keep in mind that I'm clearly making $1,000 payments each month. I mean, granted, not on this. This is the focus account, but I know I paid 1,000 toward my debts in January, 1,000 in February, and 1,000 in March. So that just shows you how the interest on these things do add up and do affect. Because in my mind, I'm saying, okay, I'm paying 1,000 per month, and like to me, it at least should go down like 500 a month, which I mean, we were lucky if we got 300. There was 300 taken away from February to March. Got about 400 removed on this one, and let's see, about 300. So again, this was the puny month. So only $300 out of that $1,000 that I paid on actually went towards the actual amount. So again, if you got high interest, I highly recommend going for the 0% balance transfer. It's just, I already went for a balance transfer. I had to get the medical, a card just for medical for this one. And I don't think I did anything in this month. I'm trying to let my score kind of balance itself out for a little bit because I don't want to take too many open accounts. And yeah, so I'm letting it rest, and then probably by June, I'm going to check it again and see if I could get another 0% transfer just to reduce that interest. But enough of that, guys. Okay, so this is my seasonal sheet. And yeah, I do. Well, Bill's birthday still hasn't come here yet, so I'm not writing down the total yet. But this is basically just for the seasonal spending. My favorite example is the snow removal. Again, that was for the liquid salt for the driveway. I'm not thinking of liquid salt in July. So this is for me when I'm setting up my budget planner for next year, so that maybe possibly I could start planning ahead and putting money back for these items, and then that way they don't come as a shock. Mainly taxes. I did have some put back for it, and it just, I swear it gets higher and higher every year. So, we didn't, I don't believe we did the April review last time. I believe we ended on this. And I mean, for the most part, it was a fairly decent week. I was coming off of spring break. Just had to go back to work for a couple days. And, you know, trying my best to pay all of the remaining April bills and that. I do keep these little trackers here for the spending. So we can see at the end of the month, this is what we had. Oops, that's this month. But we can see there was a lot of extra spending where I didn't have the funds to cover the charges. That is like my main mission until I can seriously go through like 3 months straight where I don't do this. This will be my monthly habit. We can see April not so hot. Again, though, the boundaries area, whatever I write in this, it does actually work. So I did not purchase any plants, but I purchased everything else under the sun. Oh, yeah, I still, God, some days, well, I mean, okay, we had power outages, guys. So, yeah, I didn't, I really didn't get to keep up with it like I was supposed to. So, going into May, and again, just checking the time here, we're doing great. So yeah, with May, really what I want to be is I need to be content with what I have. I need to get out of that buy, buy, buy type thing. In other words, I need to say buy, buy, buy to online spending. Instead of buying everything that I see. The focus should not be on what I can buy, because literally I can buy anything. I need to reshift it, and it needs to be like, what can I make? Because I mean, I have a lot of things here, and I could pretty much make a lot of things that I buy. I just get into the I want to buy stuff. So I don't know. I've been spending a lot of time on Procreate, and I mean, it's good for my shop because basically when I go in there and I make something, I can just instantly add it to my shop, and that's kind of nice. And hopefully one day it turns into a stream of income. So it's out there, and we just wait. I did start the month with wanting to set up a hair appointment. I know it sounds sad because, like, we're literally the first week into it, but I really don't know if this is a necessity. I do really only go once a year, guys. It's $80 to $90, and to me, it's not worth that. It's not. So yeah. So we still might be cutting the cut for the month of May. The 3 self-cares that I'm picking out, because again, well, I didn't really get to go through it this time, but any of my self-care activities are technically free. They don't cost me anything, and they keep me from spending, so I do try to do the self-care activities as much as possible now. So it's kind of fun. So we have the journal and coffee in the morning, which has been going well. That's my focus time for how do I get out of my job. So it's a great hour, and I love it. It is an hour spent well every morning. Spend more time outside because we got the grass cutting and that. More time in the craft room. Again, we're making things. We're not buying things. We're making things. The intentions that I have for this month are that there are 3 paydays this month. So I'm going to make 3 payments to PSDCU. They're $100 each, so that's $300 this month. I wanted to do the same thing last month, and this month I'm telling myself no exceptions. So literally on the payday, $100 goes to it, and I just need to figure everything else around it. Apparently I'm really great in the state of survival, so that's how I'm going to roll with this month. And again, the store cards, that's the milestone I'm working on. I'm focusing on the Amazon card. The balance is only $270, and I'm feeling that if I break it down into 3 payments of $90 each, I could have that thing paid off by the end of this month as well. So again, that's the other target I'm trying to make, and I even added it onto the tracker just to see if the coloring in the squares will help motivate me. And again, we do have the, only charge what you can cover. Because, we don't want to add more debt. So good news is I have yet to purchase anything online yet this month, so that's great. Granted, we're only 4 days into the month, but pretty good. I'll take it. It's a small win. And again, this is where I keep track of those things that I think I need to buy. So, the HP photo paper pretty much lasted from January to April. I didn't need to purchase it. And then when I did, I got a really good deal on it. It's like $50. I only spent $8.99. So I guess good things come to you, whenever you wait. So, trying to wait, guys. I'm trying to be patient. It's very tough for me. I am not patient at all. The monthly, I just do this for a visualization of when the bills are due. I do separate them as color codes, just so that it's really easy for me to look at the monthly calendar and be like, oh, this is when I'm saving money. These are my loans, Pink's bills. And I don't know, it just really helps me understand what's coming up and what I need to focus on. So all the bills are taken care of for this week. We can see that we started on the ones for the next week. And again, just trying to make it to the next payday. And the only way I'm going to do that, guys, is I cannot spend. I am not allowed to spend. No craziness. Okay, so yeah, moving on to the weekly. We can see this was a very busy week. I do start with listing the daily emotion. So yeah, this was this was not the best of weeks, guys. We had the doctor's appointment, which fortunately not a tumor. It's non-cancerous, and I get it chopped out at the end of this month. So yay. Basically came home, took a nap, so we got that taken care of. Then we had old man kitty appointment on the following day, but he got the bill of health, so he's doing great. Mr. Burt is one healthy old man kitty, and it's just having those back-to-back appointments, it just sucked. It was draining. And the good news is Bert does have kitty insurance, so the majority of that, I'm going to say, like, other than $10 is going to get reimbursed. So I just got to wait for that to come in, and then that's paid. Yeah, so then the storm came in later on that night and pretty much knocked out power in the whole area. So I was off from work again. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no work. And normally those are good days, and we can see overwhelmed, anxious. Yeah, so I figured, okay, you know, it got sunny outside on Wednesday. I'm not at work. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go out. I'm going to finally get the yard work done so I don't have to think about it. And the lawnmower died. so, so much, so much for making, you know, where you're not spending. But fortunately for me, granted, I do still have to pay it, but this was April 30th. So, you know, it doesn't really count for May. But I did get a really good deal on the lawnmower. I got a weed trimmer and a blower for free. So can't beat that. And then with the price of the batteries, it's ridiculous. But yeah, no, I've entered the electronic battery powered lawnmower um, crowd group. I don't know. That thing's pretty cool though. So you're starting in May. Going back to work, we can see overwhelmed. The power went back out that night too. So, yeah, going back to work was tough, and I am ready to work from home, guys. Like, if I can make a living off of what I'm doing, I would do it. I would be the happiest person in the world. I would just doodle all day. But unfortunately, I have to, you know, go to real work. So, you know, reality. Friday, granted, only 2 days into work, I was annoyed. Who would have knew? It's just, there is just so much dumb in the workplace these days. I can't take it. I can't take it no more. Made the first payment for the Wix website. And what is it? I got the Walmart storage finally paid off. So, woo, we got that thing colored in. See, there he is. He's paid. So that's good. So we are making progress. So yes, got another large purchase, but we did pay another one off. Yeah, the fun day for Saturday, which I know I have the funds for this. I don't have it checked off yet, but I'm really thinking I'm just going to pull my stash funds and just cover that because Bill, my dad, he really enjoys flowers. Like this man, God bless him, he gets really pumped over flowers, candles, fancy soap, and curtains. So, seeing that his birthday is next, not next Sunday, so the following Monday after that. Now, granted, Mother's Day, we do take him out to dinner for his birthday. Mother's Day is basically Bill's Day, and yeah, basically the whole month of May is celebrating the pups. So that's you know, I mean, it's why I put back money for it, guys. I know what's gonna happen, but I mean, it does. He gets really pumped about it. So that's really what it's all about there. So we took the pups flower shopping, and again made that first payment to PSCCU, and made another payment for those vitamin pills on Chase. So again, getting slowly check these off and color them in, and you know, they'll be slowly off of the chart. So and again, we got that me time in. And this is what we're going with for next week. I still had some of the Mother's Day stickers left over from a weekly layout, so I'm just going to slowly add them in throughout the week. Again, the budget layouts are just kept simple because, you know, they're more function than decorative. I just kind of decorate them as the week goes on. And that's really it, guys. Like I said, just a nice quick review today, and hopefully we come back with good news next week. And again, I just want to close out and just say thank you so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more budget reviews.